Hello friends, welcome back to Yoga with Alex. Today we're going to do some Virgo. So let's stand at the back of your mat, bring the soles of the feet together, make sure that your big toes are touching, open up your chest, open up your palms and start breathing. Focus on connecting with your breath, close your eyes. Feel the press across your whole feet, distribute your balance evenly. Inhale, let's reach up your palms up. Exhale, bring the palms together in front of your chest. Concentrate, set the intention for today's practice to connect with your inner Virgo. Inhale, let's sit down into Utkatanasana, chair pose. Send your hips back. Make sure your balance is at the back of your heels. Don't lift your feet up, look up. Try not to look down. Keep that neck nice and long. Press your shoulders back. Exhale, let's go into forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to. You might feel a little bit stiff. Relax your neck completely and slowly hang in there. Let's bend that right knee. Right heel goes up. Right leg goes up. Half split pose in a standing position, and then slowly travel forward with your palms to your plank. Feel free to keep that right leg lifted. Let's go down into Chaturanga. Let's lift it up into your Cobra. Nice and long neck. Feel free to twist, check one side each, and then push yourself back into your Child's Pose. Keep your arms lifted, elbows are up, and pull your shoulders back. Even in here, try to press your palms against the mat as much as you can. Then bring yourself back into cat-cow position. Tuck your toes under and let's bring into your puppy pose. So keep your hips up, bring it down. If you want to get a little bit more of that chest opener, feel free to bring your palms right behind your back, behind your head, and press. And keep those elbows down on the mat, and then relax. Slowly let it go, bring yourself back into cat-cow position, and then from here gently press back into your downward facing dog. So bend your knees as much as you need to at first, and be patient with your muscles to get a little bit more flexible, and then slowly travel back with your palms towards your feet, forward fold. Feel free to grab your elbows and just swing from side to side to really let go of any tension in your lower back. Press into your big toes, vertebra by vertebra, bring yourself back up. Palms against each other, take them down towards your chest. Feet are together. Concentrate. Reconnect with yourself. Stay here with your thoughts on the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, sit back down into Utkatanasana. Chest is up. Relax your face. Send that weight on the back of your heels. Pull your shoulders back. Feel the shoulder blades really rolling back away from the ears. Exhale, slowly forward fold, Uttanasana. Relax your neck. Bend your knees as much as you need to, and let's lift that left knee up. Try to bring that heel towards your bum as much as possible, and then straighten it up into your half split pose in standing position. So keep kicking as much as you can with that left leg, and then travel slowly back to the front of the mat with your hands back into your plank pose, upward facing dog. Open up your chest, bring the shoulders back away from the ears, and tuck yourself back into your Child's Pose. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, enjoy the breath work. Keep sending your palm down towards your heels, and then bring yourself back into your cat-cow position, and then send your hips back into your puppy pose. So keep those hips up, and feel free to bring those palms together again behind your back to open up your chest, your shoulder blades a little bit more. Concentrate with that. Make sure your lower back is not collapsing. Make sure your core is nice and strong. And then slowly bring yourself back through your cat-cow position, and then straight down into your downward facing dog. So really let go of that head, look back, make sure your elbows are heading outside, and then slowly travel back with your palms towards your feet. Relax your head, your neck, hang in there, press into your big toes, vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself back up. Inhale, reach your arms up above the head. Exhale, send them in front of your chest. Concentrate, reconnect with your breath. Let's take the tree pose. So let's bring that right heel towards the inside of your left leg and just find your level wherever it's good for you. Make sure that you're not hurting your knees, or even if you want to leave that right foot against that right ankle, that's absolutely fine. It's all about pressing your hips forward and opening them up whilst balancing it out. Whenever you're ready, bend that right knee and kick it forward and hold and breathe. Make sure your left leg is rock solid, nice and strong. Let it go, relax, and then bring that right leg in front of you, step to the front. Start kicking your left leg back into your warrior three. So feel free to bring those arms behind you, almost like an airplane, and look down. Make sure you're not looking forward, don't put any pressure on your neck, and kick. Make sure you square your hips, breathe, don't hold your breath, and let it go. Let's bring those palms down on the mat, kick back, stack your hips, kick that left leg as much as you can, and then bring that right arm down, left arm up, and then feel free to bend it if you can reach that left leg. I can't because I'm absolutely stiff, not flexible today. Just find your balance, find that level that is good for you. Bring yourself back and then hop or jump or step back towards your plank, back to upper facing dog, and then press yourself back straight into downward facing dog. So keep those hips nice and up. Open up your back to the sides. Engage every single fingertip to help you press yourself away from the mat. And then slowly travel back with your palms towards your feet. Let it all hang in there. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Really don't worry about how does it look like. And then slowly bring yourself back up into standing. Inhale, reach your arms up, palms down towards your chest. Let's go on the other side. Tree pose. So bend your left leg, open it up to your left, and balance it out. Again, find the level which is good for you, that works for you. Make sure you're being careful with your knees, and press actively against that right inner thigh. Then slowly bring it back and kick that left leg forward. So straighten up that leg, balance it out, press into your feet, lift it up, and then slowly step to the front with that left leg and start kicking that right leg back. Warrior three on the other side. Look down and feel free to bring those arms along your body and breathe. Square your hips. The more you're gonna kick, the more balance you're gonna get. And then relax. Bring those palms down in front of you and then rotate it up. Stack your hips into your half star position. So start kicking as much as you can with that right leg. Look up towards that right palm if you can. Or if you struggle, feel free to keep looking down. It really doesn't matter. And then bring it back up. Jump or step back into your plank. Let's go for vinyasa. Upper facing dog. Keep those big toes touching. Open up your chest. And then gently tuck yourself into your child's pose. So bring your hips down on the mat, on your heels as much as you can. Make sure your elbows are lifted. Pull your shoulders back away from the ears. Find that balance, stability, stillness. And then bring yourself back into cat-cow position. And then just straighten up that left leg, kick it back, and we're going to rotate to the half plank pose. Balancing position, so lift that left leg up and left arm goes up. Chin goes towards your shoulder and hold. Distribute that weight evenly between that knee and your palm. Slowly bring it back to the center and we're going to swap. Right leg kicks back. Lift it up whenever you're ready and rotate to the other side. So lift that right leg up. Keep pulling yourself up towards the ceiling as much as you can. Make sure you level that right leg as much as you can. Really work through those obliques. Center your core and then bring it back to the center. we're gonna stand up on our knees, ready for our camel pose. So this is quite intense, so really find the level, find the strength in your core. This is really important in order to really protect your lower back. So whenever you're ready, we're gonna bring those palms on your lower back and let go of your neck. Make sure you keep bringing that chest towards the ceiling as much as you can. Don't hold your breath. And if you can look behind you and you see the floor, then is the right time when you can go a little bit deeper into the position. But really, wherever it is, just stay there. You might feel a little bit dizzy. Just make sure you're not closing your eyes in this stage and breathe it through. Press your hips forward and then slowly make your way back. You might feel a little bit all over. Don't worry about it, don't panic. Just sit down on the back of your heels, take your time, connect with your breath. We just opened the heart chakra, which is very intense and emotional. We're gonna compensate for this. Let's bring those palms, grab your heels with your palms. I'm gonna show it on the side. Just take that forehead as close to your knees as possible, and then as you keep holding with your palms your heels, lift your hips up as much as you can. Really lift them up. So you're not supposed to be resting on the top of your on the top of your head, sorry. You're trying to reach back with that forehead back towards your knees. As your hips are lifted, automatically you're trying to get as close as possible to your knees. Pull your shoulders back, and whenever you're ready, we're slowly gonna make our way back. So vertebra by vertebra, sit back down on your heels, and then just swing your hips to the side and straighten up your legs. We're gonna go into forward fold in a seated position. So reach your arms up and let it go. Forward fold. Stretch the back of your legs, relax your neck completely. And then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, bring yourself back up. And then just bend that right knee and open it up, almost as in a tree pose. We're gonna press that left foot against the inner thigh, the left inner thigh, and then bring yourself into forward fold towards your left leg. So your whole chest is on the top of your left thigh. If it's not, bend that left knee as much as you need to. Make sure your whole bum is placed on the mat. Your hips are not collapsing, not lifted. And then bring yourself back to the center and stretch to the side. So keep opening up the chest, keep reaching towards that left big toe. Beautiful stretch for your whole back after a long day of sitting. Or if you feel a little bit stiff, inhale, let's bring it down into your forward fold in a seated position. One more time, you should feel a little bit more warmed up. So make most of that beautiful stretch. We're gonna go on the other side. Bend that left leg, open up your knee, press that left foot against the inner thigh of your right leg, and then bring it forward towards that right leg. So bring the shoulders away from the ears as much as you can. And again, just make sure that your whole back is placed on the mat. Find your center, the stillness. Try not to bounce or anything. Just really focus on breathing into that muscle. Inhale, bring it back to the center. We're gonna go on the side stretch. Reach as far as you can with that left arm towards that right foot. Keep that chest nice and wide open. Make sure that both of your hips are placed on the mat. Just torso work. And slowly bring it back to the center. Bring your knees down and then slowly inhale, reach your arms up. One more forward fold, and then vertebra by vertebra, tug that neck under, bring yourself back down into lying position. Make sure you're not surrounding with any furniture, excessive furniture. Bring yourself down, and then just focus on really heading down the whole spine on the mat. Let's just bend that left knee. Feel free to clasp your hands and then just take it towards your right armpit. Try to avoid the rib cage if you can. This is a great posture for digestive system, and we're just gonna twist the whole leg to your left. So don't worry about if you can't put your left knee straight on the mat. Just just let your hips dissolve to the mat, and then bring it back, and we're gonna change and swap. Clasp your hands, bring that left knee towards that left armpit this time. Keep pressing your shoulder blades down on the mat. Make sure that your whole spine is really sticking to the mat, and then rotate your hips to your right. Feel free to stretch, straighten up that left palm, left hand, left arm. And breathe through any tension that you might experience. This should be nice, not painful. Inhale, bring that knee back towards the chest, and then slowly, finally melt yourself down into final Shavasana. Let your body to absorb, restart, get heavy on the mat. Feel free to close your eyes. Relax your elbows, your joints. Let that spine really soak into your mat. Let your eyes become heavy and just monitor your ribcage, how it's extending to the sides as you're filling up the lungs. If you're in a hurry, feel free to give yourself a nice big stretch and bring yourself on the right side of the body, or stay in your Shavasana as long as you need to. I do highly recommend it. And then whenever you're ready, you can just push yourself back away from the mat, cross-legged seated position, and feel free just to bring your palms to your lap, just to self-center yourself a little bit. Catch up with your breath, reconnect with that intention that we set at the beginning, and find the peace, the stillness, the confidence in you after this beautiful class. And let's take those arms up above the head. Bring your palms towards your third eye for the wisdom, down to your lips for the truth, down to your heart for the love. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me today. This was a great, quick class, and I'll be looking forward to see you in the next video.